Welcome to our Tuko discussion today. With me, I have Edward Choya and Kimberly Ojero. Today, we are going to be discussing the recent case of a husband who cut off the wife's hands because the wife could not conceive. I have Kimberly here and I have Edward. And we want to ask, what exactly do you do when you get married to someone who does not conceive, or you get married to a husband who cannot sire kids?
Well, first of all, you can't blame the other person for not being able to have kids. It's not like it's their fault. So first of all, remove responsibility from them. Yes.
Edward, what do you think? If you got married to a chick who probably can't conceive, what would be your reaction, or would you handle that situation?
I think, first of all, it's to understand that this is not her or his mistake. It's something that you have to accept and probably, as they say, move on. Yes.
Okay, let me say something. Most typical African families, they think that having kids is supposed to be like every marriage you have to have kids. It's like American tradition or the Western, where you cannot have kids and still your family will be okay. In African tradition, you have to have kids. Like you got the situation of a man yesterday who chopped off the wife's hand because she could not conceive. What do you think that the man should have done in such an event? Do you get a second wife, or do you just run off, or do you just divorce her?
Well, first of all, did he explore other options? There are other ways to have kids. Maybe he could have tried in vitro, maybe had a surrogate, maybe adopted. There are so many kids out there who want to be loved but don't have parents to love them. Did he try anything else? It was definitely wrong for him to cut off his wife's hands. If he wasn't able to have kids, or if he was barren, could she cut off his hands?
I don't know. Maybe she could cut off other things. I don't know.
I think, I don't really think the man really chopped off the hands because of lack of kids. The man must have had some other issues. Why would you cut someone's hands? Are they the reason why this woman cannot bear kids? Okay, again, how did the man know that it's not him who has the problem?
Exactly.
And it's the woman who has the problem? Did he go to the doctors and get maybe some advice from the doctors, from specialists, to know who has the problem? Again, even if they had this problem, that's how they were created. They should just accept that and look for another option, as Kimberly said. Yeah.
So you guys are saying, for example, let's say it's a man who cannot be able to sire children. What should happen? Like if it's a man who cannot be able to sire children in a marriage, what should happen?
The same alleys of communication that should be there if it's the woman who can't have the child. Because at the end of the day, it's not the person's fault that they can't have kids. So if it's looking for other options, then yeah, if he needed to go to the doctor and get himself checked out, then sure, like yes, just try other alleys.
I think we have a very funny culture. Like, if it's a man who cannot
It's
sire
always the
kids,
woman's
it's
fault,
always
right?
the woman's fault. But you see, communication is important. You have to communicate between the two of you and agree on what to do. If you want to a woman, you can agree. If a woman can go to another man, get a kid from there, or you adopt a kid, or there are so many things you can do. But this culture of women being used as scapegoats, or rather being subjected to hate and all because you can't bear kids, should actually be abandoned.
So let me ask you, there's a difference between, like for example, someone will go get an adopted child, right? But sometimes it's not like, having your own kid. Do you think it's possible for you, if you go get like a surrogate, whatever, or you get an adopted kid, do you think it's possible for you to love them as much as you would if they were your own? Like you sat them, your wife was pregnant, would you love them the same way?
Yes, I would. Yes.
Yes, I would, because I understand I can't sire kids.
Yeah.
I have no option but to love these kids that I've adopted, or the surrogated kids.